Hey guys, Road Warrior back here. I just recently been messing around with some stuff. You guys probably see me on live stream. I'm going to kind of just coin the phrase real shredding here on competitions on Fishing Planet. If you don't know what that is, I'm just going to want to demonstrate what's going on here. Even though the max drag system is not, it's kind of a thing of the past, but however, I think it's actually stronger than it ever was before. But with that being said, what you're going to want to do is just use your normal balance setup. But you'll notice here, I've got one click down, which most people are setting up that now. But if you click that up, you'll notice as long as your reel is the one taking the most amount of damage where your line doesn't snap or you're not breaking your rod, just kind of keynote there. Make sure that you set up your rods and reels properly. But with that being said, just kind of look how quick the fight time is here. So I think this is going to be something that you guys are going to want to adapt to in the majority of your competitions here on Fishing Planet. Because if you don't, I think you're missing out on a critical thing that could save you time. Now, note there, that was only like 50 seconds real time. I think this one here is a trophy coming up. But again, just kind of demonstrating this. This is with the Nile Chaser. So ideally, whether you're playing in, let's say, triple trout, for example, it's a majority of your comps here on Fishing Planet. Unfortunately, I think this is where this thing's going to evolve to. I think you're kind of going to be left behind in regards to losing some time. I'm not saying you necessarily have to do it, but I think if you're a guy not doing it, I think you're going to kind of be at a handicap, so to speak, time-wise, especially on a comp like Siberian Con here. Which, time is definitely of an essence. So if you spend more time fighting a fish or that sort of thing, as another 120-pound taimen came in like it was nothing. Now, here's a really fun thing. This is actually on a river spear. I already got the trophy out of the way. I'm actually trying to go for a small here, but I was telling the chat here on live stream that you can't actually hook into the unique taimen. I'm actually trying to get a smaller small. They had a 25-pounder for a small. I was actually targeting a small again, not to keep repeating, but nonetheless, this is a great demonstration of how powerful this is. Again, keynote there on the timestamp was around 2:45ish or so. I'm going to kind of just let this play out and just kind of show you the power of this. Now, I think for the most part, I usually bring a couple extra reels with me. I've even been doing it on the sturgeon in the dark, extravaganza, that sort of thing. Even on Jolly Carp. You know how those carp fights can be, but I would think if you're doing any farming at all, make sure that you have plenty of money. Bring a couple extra rods, especially bring some extra reels, whether you're running a Zeus and triple trout, that sort of thing. I would strongly suggest that you start doing this because I know a lot of people are going to start doing this more and more just to save yourself time. But just kind of illustrating here, again, this is a 60-pound or actually a 50-pound river spear setup. And this is an enormous taimen for basically double the size of my river spear here. It is one heck of a fight, but I just wanted to demonstrate this. Number one, I'm just keeping that max dragged, reeling it in. It's one heck of a fight, but again, without this, I never would have got this fish in. It's not really a buzzer beater where I won or that sort of thing, but it's just illustrating, number one, if you didn't know what a lot of people are starting to do now in these comps, it's one of those sink or swim, I think, if you don't evolve with this. Also, I was curious to see kind of what your thoughts are on this. Do you like this? Is it a cool part of the aspect of something maybe they programmed in that they wanted us to do, the devs, in regards to this? Is it something that's a gray area in your head? You don't know if we should be doing this because there's people that don't have the money. I got a substantial amount of money, almost excessive amount of money where I could sit and just shred reels, so to speak. I could shred reels in almost any comp that I want now. And money means nothing for me as regards to game credits. But for some of the other guys, I kind of feel bad if they don't have the money. So I just kind of want to what your guys' thoughts were on this. Is this what the devs intended for you to be able to just rip this fish in, even though you're taking damage? You're pretty much damaging your reel to the point where it's going to be a pretty costly repair. But again, if you have so much money, I don't think it matters. Kind of want to, number one, know what your thoughts are. Number two, in the event that you wasn't aware this was going on, I wanted to help you guys out with kind of understand that. It did not break the reel, it just damaged it. Obviously, there'll be repairs there. But feel free to leave your comments in the comment section below, and I hope this helps you guys out understand reel shredding here on competitions and where they've evolved to. Take care and have a great day, guys.